You asked for that shit. I gave
I
it
did
to
not. We can talk about it later. I did not. That was funny. Did you hear what happened? She started talking about how important a woman's voice is and the mic gave out. Sometimes God writes the joke for you. I got a question for you guys. You know how women like to call guys daddy in bed? Right? Like some women like to call guys daddy in bed, and it's like some guys like it, some guys don't. But how come not a single woman will let me call her mom? What's going on? I'm trying to complete this Oedipus complex and getting no help. Getting no help. I don't know. I'm out here in Vegas. I'm trying to find a gift for my mom because tomorrow's Mother's Day. Yeah, I know. Vegas is a weird place to look for a gift for your mom. I hope she likes the prostitute named Trixie and the Nets plus 3.5. That's what I found so far. But it's a weird place, Vegas. I mean, I like it. I like it here a lot. But I think people here, focus on the right things. In LA, they're all about being happy. That's what they want. Yeah, and they'll sacrifice anything for it. They'll sacrifice meats, they'll be vegan. It sucks. They'll sacrifice everything good in life just to be happy. I just want to be happy. I say, why don't you aim a little higher? What about fucking rich? Right? What about material wealth? That's what I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm sure if you sit down with your favorite meal for Netflix, you're happy in that moment. Maybe you're in a small room, you let out a fart, no one else has smelled it yet. You're happy. But how often do you feel fucking rich? Not often. The only time I feel rich is sometimes I have a bathtub. Not sometimes I have a bathtub. It's not like I'm appearing and then a disappearing bathtub. I wouldn't be here. I would be making a lot of money on my disappearing bathtub. Anyway, but I have a bathtub in my apartment, and I got it, or I moved into the place because my ex-girlfriend really liked baths, and now I just have to look at this bath. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this thing, right? It's like, what is this? And baths are in such a weird place right now, right? It's like women use it to relax and, beautify themselves, and men use it to kill themselves. So, pretty black and white, or clear and red. Depends how you look at it. But no, okay. But if you are a man and you've never taken a bath, I highly recommend it. Okay, I think you should, because I just tried it one time. I was playing some music, think I'm gonna take a shower. No, let's have a bath. We're a classy gentleman, we can do it. So if you're a man and you get in the bath, the number one thing you're gonna notice immediately is that your dick is buoyant. Okay? Immediately you will notice it's a little like a buoy in the water. Or an oil rig, whatever you gotta say. But yeah, and then you're playing the music, right? And it's normally when you're dancing naked as a dude, as you may, you're very limited on the number of moves you can do. You can just hit the front and back, the side to side. Maybe if you have some hip movement, you can hit a helicopter. But that's it, right? But in the bath, your dick has hips. That thing can really move. It can get down. So you can play whatever you want. You can play ABBA, you can play Shakira, And then you'll be in the bathtub and your dick will be like, oh baby, when you dance like this. And it feels really cool. Yeah. Oh, water down. It's okay. Hot dog with water. It's been done before. By a guy who looks just like you. All right, sorry, that was too much. That was too much, I agree. But now that I've given you guys some advice on baths, which I'm sure you're going to try tonight, now I need some advice. And what do women want? What do they want, right? I don't know, and I can't pretend to know. The only thing that I think for sure is that women need to come more. Yeah, women need to orgasm more, they really do. Because in my experience, when women do orgasm during sex, they sound surprised. Has anybody experienced this? They go down and they're like, oh my God! Oh my God! I'm coming! I'm coming! It's like they didn't expect it, it's like they forgot about a Postmates order. They're like, ah, shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do women want? They say tall, dark, and handsome, right? Tall, dark, and handsome. It's like the first one of those is relative, the last one's subjective, and the middle one just says dark. And I can't be dark. Look at me. I can be white or pink, like strawberry shortcake. Those are my only options. Unless they mean dark jokes. Those I can do. We ready for some dark jokes? All right. All right. Hitler, right? That fucking guy. Oh, what an idiot. God, he's so stupid. He's so dumb, right? Because he wrote that book, and I'm sure it's just full of grammatical errors, right? Because nobody was going to correct Hitler. Nobody's going to be like, hey, Hitler, I actually come before E. This is a run-on. No one's going to do it. I'm sure somebody tried, and they were like, Frank, no, maybe not. All right. But he's so dumb, right? Hitler, what an idiot. Because he lost that war, and the reason he lost is because he didn't have enough people. Could have really used 6 million Jews, huh, guy? Could have used some more people, but you didn't have them. Hey, the Jews like it. Hey, that's nice. It's always nice to get approval. That's good. That's good to know. I don't usually ask. But yeah, I don't know what women want. They don't want those dark jokes, especially the Jewish ones. Or maybe, now I don't know. But, yeah, now it's up in the air. But I know one thing that they definitely don't want. I think men should stop trying to give women advice on things, Right? Yeah, hey, one clapper in the back, that's enough, That's enough. That's enough to tell me I'm onto something, Group of 70 people, one person claps, I'm right. That's the society we live in. Get one retweet. Anyway, but yeah, because I have a friend, and he said the other day, he goes, I don't know why women complain that men control everything. They can control us. Just blow us more. What? It's like, what? He's like, yeah, it's so easy. Just blow us more. I was like, I don't know, man. You ever given a blowjob? It doesn't look easy. I personally have never been getting one going, oh yeah, I could do that. She's doing it all wrong. Never has happened. Never has happened. Not that eating pussy, actually, you know what, let's go back. We're gonna move to eating pussy, that's a little, foreshadowing, whatever. But I don't want my comedy to result in less blowjobs, ever. That would be a true bummer. So I've been trying to think, as men, what can we do to get more blowjobs? Here's what I've come up with so far. Number one, you can just put up a shelf, okay? Anywhere. It could be above another shelf. They just want to see you with tools out. It doesn't really, just build something. It could be a rickety shelf. They'd be like, I love you, whatever. It's like, don't put anything on that. Number two, you could tell them that you were the voice of the animated Peter Pan. Okay? Nobody knows who that guy was, and some women are really into it. Surprisingly into it. Or number three, you can learn to eat pussy. Whichever of those three is the easiest for you is what you should do. Do you see how we're getting back to eating pussy? I think you do. Okay. But it's not like eating pussy is easy either, right? Especially if you get down there, you haven't seen one in a while. You're like, what is this, oysters? I don't know. How do I eat these? No lemon, no red sauce? I'll just dive in? That'd be kind of nice, right? If you went down there and she slid you a little plate of lemon and red sauce. Here are your sides. But it doesn't happen. It doesn't. We've covered sex. I got one more. Do you guys want? I'll let the crowd vote. We want another sex joke? Sex joke. This one has some math. I don't know how the school systems are in Vegas, but we're gonna find out. Somebody's booze. Never mind. Skip it. I don't want the people I'm with to know that I don't. Okay. since breaking up with my ex, I've started getting on those dating apps, and I think the best dating app is Bumble, for sure. Yeah. Because on Bumble, women get to choose who they want to talk to. And that doesn't even happen in real life, right? Like, at a bar, a guy can just come up and talk to you. At least on Bumble, you get a little bit of choice, you know, who you want to talk to. But every girl on Bumble has over 6 foot. Like they're trying to fill out an intramural basketball team, you know? Like they're like, we just need someone to play the post and we can win it this year, you know? So I said, I'm over 6 foot, doesn't matter to me, but I said, why did I say that? That's like an insecure thing to even say. Why do I need to validate my height to you? You're not gonna measure me anyway. But I said to my friend, I was like, since they put over 6 foot, I'm gonna put C cups or more. Yeah. Name of the game, ladies. But my female friend immediately was like, no, you can't do that. Because if you do that, that'd be like if a girl put 6 inches or more, which would change things for some people. We'll leave it ambiguous. But I was like, I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not sure that really would change things. Because every guy has a way to get their dick to 6 inches, even if it doesn't measure up, you know? Like, if you measure and you get 4, you don't accept that answer. You're like, this ruler's broken, I forgot how to measure, something's wrong, you know? And your mind starts racing back to geometry class. You're like, wait a minute, I remember the correct way to get the length of your dick. It's to take the depth of the balls by the length of taint to tip, find that hypotenuse, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, my dick's 25 inches. That feels way better. That's right. Okay. We've covered sex. We're moving into social jokes, race jokes. Yeah, oh boy. I know you're scared. Don't worry. And see, this is my thing about race, okay? You just need to acknowledge your biases, right? You see a guy up here with strawberry shortcake skin, you think, he shouldn't talk about race. That doesn't go well very often, you know? It's like if you saw a black lifeguard, it's not racist to move a tower down, you just want to live. Come on. But yeah, it's getting a little harder for white guys these days, right? It's getting a little harder. It's getting a little harder. But what a run. Oh, we had a hell of a run, you know? People say the Patriots are a dynasty. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. We had a good run. No. Systemic racism is real, though. This guy likes it. Okay. Patriots fan? I gotta ask. Yes? No? Okay. Well. All right. We'll do a Q&A portion later. But no, systemic racism is real for sure, and we gotta figure out how to get rid of that, okay? Because like when I was a kid, I had a black friend named Ty, and we walked to school the same way every single day, and the cops would always search him and never search me. Every single day we walked the same way, they stop him, search him, and never search me. And that caused a lot of stress and anxiety, because I always had to hold the drugs. So I was really nervous every time, you know, I was really worried. But I really think we could agree on more things about race than we think. Like, you know, watch this. I think we'd all agree on what the worst race is, right? No? No takers, huh? Okay, let's go with history's answer. White, okay? But I disagree with that. I think the worst race is the three-legged. You know, because you're tied to somebody you don't know. It's hard to coordinate. You're falling to the ground. The Siamese twins are running away with it. You're like, who invited them? Not a fun race. So what do you think the best race is? Like Daytona 500? Tour de France? I say Asians. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, and then I'm going to head out of here. You guys have been a ton of fun. Thank you for coming out. This has been very sick. Appreciate it. Okay, a little about me. I have webbed toes. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. All right. Some support. Rarely see that. Normally their hands are stuck together. Okay. But yeah, I have webbed toes, and whenever I tell people that, they're always like, I bet that makes you swim really fast. I bet that makes you a great swimmer. And I'm like, no, that's not what it means. What it means is I'm sexually attracted to ducks. Yeah, and it is very hard to catch and fuck a duck. I'm starting to think maybe it's more than a one-man job. What I'm asking is, does anybody here also have web toes? Maybe help me out. Okay. Thank you. We'll circle back to something. You know how I was talking about the blowjobs and the oysters and shit? Okay. Well, I've actually done both those things. Yeah, I'm bi. Whoa, did that just shatter your whole world? My God. Imagine mine, you know? It's really split in half. Anyway. But it's funny because when you say you're bi, people say you must be really sexual, you must be really into sex. And it's like, no, that's not true. I'm way more interested in you if you have intimate knowledge about the works of Mark Twain than if you have a huge dick or giant boobs. But if you have all three, please let me know. That's right. I'm out here looking for a well-read, well-endowed hermaphrodite, and I was told this place was the spot. So if you're out here, let me know. All right. One quick thing before I go. Sometimes when I'm with my parents, I hate it. Sometimes when I'm with my friends. Sometimes when I'm with my friends, I hate it. Sometimes when I'm at my job, I fucking hate it. Sometimes when I'm at the poker table getting railed, I hate it. So if the nets don't cover 3.5, I'm gonna hate that. But when I'm up here telling jokes to you all fine folks, I feel pretty damn good. Thank you. Bye.